Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. I decided to try to put my metaphorical money where my literal tangible mouth is.
Hmm.
I mentioned, hey, I should probably try to, I'll try the breach mode to sort of warm up with something sort of mechanically centric, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask Bale to blur out the global score holder and global, the time record as well, the names, because a number of people have obviously fucking cheated, as you can tell by the time of someone completing it in 16,000 hours, but still being in the number one spot.
That's weird.
They manipulated something.
Yeah.
Outside the bounds of the game. I don't know, unless there's some really sophisticated meta tool where you can cheat within the game in a developer-sanctioned way. That seems incredibly unlikely, and instead, it seems much more likely that someone's just really sad.
Mm.
And they're not gonna get even a tiny little bit of recognition here. So a bit of a downer start, but I'm just gonna do this a couple times.
I don't know what to do with how purple everything is here.
You know, the funny thing is, it's such a complicated interface. Like, everything is sort of steeped in this hacker slang.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is like the tutorial area, basically. Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere further back to go? Here, maybe? Yeah, show me. Okay, nodes, free movement, exit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted. See, it's like a casino lobby. They just sort of draw you in with all of this junk to confuse and confound, and then, oops, I accidentally spent $500. How did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Video game.
Yeah, casinos are designed to keep the passage of time ambiguous, among other things. Oh, you're shiny!
I am.
You're a shiny bean. With a shiny gun.
And everything is all fragmented and junk.
Yeah. Well, we've seen a place like this. I'm just excited to see the cool model. Who does this remind me of? You're just like a gold data elemental. You know, I am appreciating the purple a little bit more now because I'm understanding that it is extremely complementary to the standard gold.
Mm-hmm. How did I do that in 10 seconds ever in my life? Am I reading that right? Okay, that's sort of what it seems like. How would I have
Some sort of dashing?
Okay, so that's just required to play. Remote hacking, I've got that. I've got jump. Okay, so Icarus dash, yeah, I do, but... Smart vision, I've got that as well, but I didn't see it on my little bar.
So what is the point of this mode?
It's mechanics, man. It's a time trial in a VR environment. There are technically stories. You are a hacker, and you are like this space, right? Is owned. It's an electronic space owned by Palisade.
Okay.
Which is the bank that Jensen broke into in the main game. And they have data, capital D data, that someone somewhere wants for a narrative purpose. But as a player, it really is like, I want to beat this level as quickly as possible. That is the goal. That's the purpose of this.
Okay.
So I need... Okay, I think I am figuring out how I might have done it, because I think you just need 10 terabytes of data. So I must have just done something to jump to the second floor. Here, let me do one really slow one to get a feel for it. Because why? So I've got smart vision there, and I have my invisibility here. So I could jump up here, and then...
The dash?
Maybe the dash is... You know what? I bet I had Icarus... I bet whenever I was playing it before, I was playing it with the Steam controller. And Icarus... Why do I keep saying Icarus? Oh, okay. Icarus Dash, I bet it was on one of the flappy panels on the underside of the controller, which would make perfect sense. So let me see what I can do, like which version of the dash it is. Okay, so it's just the instant one. You can't aim this one. Okay, I think though. Yeah, I think that must have been what I did. And is that enough to win? Although I didn't grab on.
Let's see it again.
Can I remotely hack? Is there like a double jump maybe? It kind of seems like it. Okay. I forgot. You can just do a double jump in this mode if you have it unlocked. Okay. And then that might be enough. And that gives you 10, and then that takes you right back. Okay, so here. See, now I can at least give you a tiny taste of what this mode is, right? Okay, so pardon me, here we go. Do I have to stay close to it, or can I just... No, I can just go.
There you go. How many seconds?
12. So, I mean...
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And it's just that...
That type of really efficient mechanical stuff.
Yeah, just like...
Bored! Bored! So bored! Wow! Could it get less interesting than... Wow, you just really took every bit of juice. Not you. Not you. You, the game.
Hold on, this one has a camera.
Oh, come on. The point is to get through here as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, and well, that's actually one thing that I do kind of like a little bit. So, because the goal is to just get through as efficiently as possible, occasionally you can just break stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
It is a completely different mood from how we try to play, which is nice. It's kind of like a second game.
Yeah.
That has all the same toys. Because you still have most of the same augmentations, even though you're like a sparkly gold boy now.
Well, the one of the cool things.
Oh, there's a thing.
One of the cool things is that there are actually a few more gamey augments, like the double jump.
Do you think that maybe they used this to test out certain ideas about the game?
It seems a little too expensive for that, because it is, I mean, they're definitely like stripped down. Mm-hmm. But there are certainly assets that had to be generated specifically for this mode.
Mm-hmm. But do you think that some of the assets generated for this mode were just as simple or even simpler than generating assets for the main game?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, this is just retextured thing that they're going to use forever, right?
Yeah, what they did is by making the... So I actually really appreciate how this game, or this mode, looks. Just because it creates a situation where individuals, possibly, depending on how the development team organized for this mode, it could have just been down to very small teams of people essentially using like building blocks to make these levels, which is why there are so many of them. It's because they're all just fairly simple, like remixes of these flat mechanics first textures. You know?
Yeah.
But I think that's probably enough. I just wanted to show that mode off a little bit. And it is a little nice to be able to just go in guilt-free, and it's like, hey, the weapons that the game gave me, I can feel comfortable using all of them.
Yes, because this is data.
Yeah. Although it is a little silly, because it's like, so this is actually my virus launcher?
Yes.
My packets are very hard. There's some.
I don't think that this
hard
is a family show.
it's a family show.
It's a family show.
Talk about the hardness of anything, really.
Yeah, and certainly not packets.
Oh,
this is beautiful.
Look at that.
This is gorgeous. Why do people always do crimes in such beautiful places?
If you're gonna do a crime can happen anywhere. So why would you choose to? Yeah, let me rephrase. Let me flip the question on you. Why would you choose to do a crime in a place that was ugly if you had any alternative?
You know, this reminds me of falling water. And I don't mean literal falling water, because obviously it would remind you of falling water because the water is falling, but falling water like the Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Yeah.
I want to go there sometime. Just because it's weird.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Evac, yeah.
Ready to get the hell out of here.
No, not really. I want to stare at the waterfall. Falling water has water in the house. Like the waterfall it's parked on goes in through the house and out the other side.
Do you think that there are ever like issues?
Oh, absolutely.
Here, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. Entire city's on lockdown. No one but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'll have you know, I just...
Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
snuck through a complicated military facility with only
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
small amount of chronomancy. Just a hair's breadth, just half a toadstool of chronomancy. I'm all out of sorts today.
I know, you are.
Because I didn't warm up